welcome to Rallycross GT. It's been a while, guys. We have today another round of Sector 7 racing brought to you by, Sector 7 Racing Toyota GR Cup. Today's round 6. We're going to be in Barcelona, Spain. Kurt Daniger, your host for today. Really looking forward to today's race again. Barcelona. Got a couple of different layouts in the last couple of updates, and today we're gonna be racing two of those new layouts for you guys old school that been playing GT Sports. These are two layouts that came in GT7. Let's have a look here at the calendar. So the first race, the sprint race, is the Barcelona full. Okay, that's the regular layout that you guys are used to, with the choice of the GR3 cars for each driver. And then for the main race of the day, we have the GR2s again, the Lexus, with no chicane. So expect a lot of speed coming down off the final corner into the main straight, and these cars are gonna be blasting through it like at 300 kilometers per hour, like locking in the limiter. These cars, they all have like a 300 kph limit, about 180 miles give or take, so that's gonna be fast. I'm quite excited about that. Looking at the scores after round 5, we have Croatian starting to run away with it. He's got 35 points lead to Mas 40, so he's got 243 points. Mas 40's got 207, so that's a good lead in P2 as well. While we have Beard facing P3 now, gaining 2 positions based on round 4. Then Krulov and Bells locking your top 5, but they are all very close, like 193, 190, 189 points. So while Croatian is starting to run away with it up front, remember this is results after round 5. Today is the replay of round 6. It's the halfway point of the tournament. There's 1 drop-off round already included in these results. We have 3 drop-off rounds in total at the end of 12 rounds. So everything to play for. The fight for the third spot in the podium is wide open. Then we have Estes, aka the Damn Cat, there in P6, Chevy, Living Green, Tron, Kobe, Egon, Elvis, and Sinister, your top 12 drivers. Sprint race today, like I said, GR3 cars, 14 laps with the GR3s. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me load the replay here for you guys. Here in the chat we have Croatian already early, as usual, saying hello. Good to see you, man. And Vistan XJP, good friend of mine here from Japan. Welcome to the stream, man. See you tonight, car meet, yes. I'm looking forward to that as well. Replay is ready. Let's see the qualifying order. Remember, this is the replay, so we don't have the whole live results. So Croatian championship leader qualifying in the pole position with a 1:45.860. That's not a bad time. That's 2/10 gap to Beardface, and then Mas 40, which is the second place in the championship. He's 1.1 seconds out of the lead. That's quite a big gap. So Beardface has been climbing through the rankings over the last couple of rounds. So see where he's gonna finish. Damn Cat there in P4 and Krulov. So the top 5 here are the top, except for Bells. Bells is a little bit further back, but the top 5 are the top 5 almost in the championship as well. So these are your top 8 drivers, and then we have also Egon, Kobe, and Squid Billy. I don't think I've seen Squid Billy racing before. Maybe coming in for the first time here in round 6. You are very welcome, mate. Welcome to Sector 7 Racing Toyota GR Cup. without further ado, let's get racing. Waiting for the red lights to go off. And here we go, round 6 of amateur division with Croatian in the pole position, pulling the train. You can see Living Green with the Ferrari trying to get the inside. And a very bad start for Croatian, actually lost position to Estes with a jack, jumps to the front. It's a very good start. Living Green with the Ferrari as well, going to the inside. Krulov also gaining positions. Croatian, the pole position falls down to P3 after the start, with MR Racing also kind of same place. Beard also lost a couple of positions. This is a very good start there from the Jaguar driver. He's on soft tire. Well, actually this is a sprint race, everybody's on soft here, isn't it? Let's keep an eye on MR Racing, because we've seen him struggling with tire durability in a couple of sprint races before. He's been complaining about the Lexus. Let's see how this goes. So Estes leads to Krulov, Croatian, MR Racing, Beardface, Bells in 6, King of Clubs already with a penalty. Then Egon, Kobe, Squidward Jr. And then Living Green falling to the back of the pack. I wonder what happened there. He's got quite a gap. Maybe he was pushed to the outside there at some point. A little bit deep there in the chicane for Estes. We're getting to the rallycross part of the section. You can see the dirt in there. I hope no one goes in there by mistake. And Krulov picks up a penalty. I didn't see exactly where that happened. Maybe cut the chicane. That's gonna help Croatian for sure as they go through the chicane here that we're not gonna see in the main race of today. Where is the penalty zone in here? I think it's the top part, the hump there of the track, if I remember correctly. So Rob can still put up a gap there on to Croatian, maybe retain P2 despite the penalty. As you can hear the tires screaming there a little bit. Really hard. The top 5 guys starting to run away with it already. It's top 6 even. You know, Bells is quite close as well. These are the top 5, top 6 in the championship, really. So expect to see them really, really close to each other. Croatian just biding his time. It's close enough to mount an attack. Not even mount an attack. Yeah, there you go. Like on the hump, like I said. That's where the penalty zone is. Half a second is not a lot, but that might cost 2 positions. Oh, Croatia goes a little bit wide, and I've seen people get penalties for going wide there before. Rob pays the penalty. Where is MR Racing? Yep, gonna get the inside, and there he goes. Takes P3, so that's 2 positions lost with a half a second penalty. Not what Krulov was expecting. Everybody is saying goodbye to the GTR now. So that also releases, a little wobble there for Croatian in the chicane, but that releases him to chase Estes. Now that's right, there's no DRS here, this is not Formula 1. Oh, you still got the slip. Not close enough actually to pull to this side, but look how close he is after the braking zone. Good car control there from the Croatian driver. Oh, a little bit of mistake there from Estes. Goes a little bit wide, opens the door for Croatian. He's got the inside now, and he's back to the front of the pack. Not quite just yet. Oh yes, he is now. It's 2 corners to the right, the next one is to the left, but Croatia's got the full car in front of him now. SP1 back for Croatia. And now Estes is gonna have to try to stay close. Stay close, not let him go away. Stay within the slipstream. Yeah, little wobble there for Croatian again. Coming off the corner. sector here. They're still very close, all these guys. Krulov down, falling down to P5, lost position to Beardface as well. So a very good start. Only the mistake there, picked up the penalty, losing several positions. Belzing P6, starting to lose ground to the front runners. And our friend King of Clubs with the Lexus in 7th, Tron Kobe, 8th Egon, the Canadian Brazilian, 9th, BRZ, Living Green with the Ferrari, and Squidward Jr. with the GTR, back of the back. Struggling a little bit with pace there with the GTR, it's a big boy. Let's go back to the front. Gresham hasn't run away with it just yet. I think SS is still within slip range, and MR Racing is actually keeping it quite close. You see in the background actually Beardface slightly under attack here from Krulov. Krulov wants that position back. It's all of them back. Let's take them one by one. As we see a pile up in front, we've seen that happen before. Not here in Sector 7 Racing by 100 leagues. So where are we now? Getting to the back straight, so to speak. Lob goes really wide. It's gonna go around the outside, it's a bit tricky. We're gonna go for the switch. 2 corners to the left, still favoring Beardface. There's the defender position. Just look at the chat here, you guys are having some fun in there. Sorry, no time to pay attention. And look at MR Racing going through the inside there. Oh, S has managed to get the position back. MR Racing going for the attack, and I just noticed Croatian picked up a penalty. Fastest lap of the race, 46.600. That half a second penalty, I think he's got about a second gap right now at the back straight. That's going to allow Asses to get really uncomfortably close before the hairpin. For the hairpin, the rallycross sector. Let's see what Asses can do to bother our championship leader. Asses desperately needs a good result here. He's been like really rapid in the last couple of rounds. But always something happens and then he ends up like a little mistake costs him several positions. Let's see if we can stay close to the front runners this time. Looking at tire wear. Oh, MR Racing on the inside. That's a very good pass there. Now, I didn't see if SS made a mistake. But that was a very clean pass from MR Racing. Now, Croatian has already paid the penalty. MR Racing is still quite far behind. And if you look here on the bottom left, the tire wear, Croatian with the Porsche. I know the Porsche is really good at tire wear versus the Lexus from MR Racing. The front left starting to suffer a little bit. Estes is much better. Beardface. Yeah, so everybody here, the top 6, better tire wear than MR Racing. Could be a Lexus problem, it could be just a driving style problem as well. I, for example, tend to push the car a lot. I mean, I like to throw the car around anyway, so my tires are usually not very happy at the end of the race. And that's what's happening to MR Racing here as well. It's just different driving styles. So right or wrong. As long as you're having fun, that's the most important part. Chat back up here. Weird Face is closing in on Estes. What is the first of 2 races? It's the sprint, then we still have the feature race. A little bit longer. Further to the back here, King of Clubs holding on to P7 against Tron Kobe. The Mercedes driver trying to find a way to get close to the Lexus. So looking at the Lexus here from King of Clubs, tire wear not so bad. It was a little bit too deep though. Just touches the dirt. Through the chicane. Kobe's too far back to scare him out. Let's go back to the front here because I can see Beardface got P3 right at the start of this back straight, the main straight here. But Estes is trying to fight back. Estes is initially bumper to bumper there with Beardface. Beardface goes wide, but Estes is not close enough to put the car on the inside. To wait for another opportunity. And Krylov is closing that gap as well. Looking at lap times, Krylov with the 46.9, Estes with the 48.3 in the last lap. Beardface with the 47.6. So the last 2 laps from Estes were on the 48s. And Beardface 247 in there, that's closing the gap a lot. Krylov 46.9, well, still a lot quicker than Estes. So the Jag there may be a mechanical problem, starting to lose performance. As we approach the halfway point of this race, lap 7 out of 14. Beardface there clocking 47.6, 47.6 as well for MR Racing, 47.2 for Croatian, also in the 47s. That seems to be the lap time to be in. We have a 46 there for 6.6. I think he was in the slipstream for that. Not taking the credit away from him, you know, it's easy to do some fast laps on slip. Oh, look at Estes around the outside. They go side by side on the straight. He's got the car in front already. Is Beardface gonna try to make a move in T1? No, he won't. No dive bomb here. So Estes in the Jag, they fight back to 47.8 there. Oh, you can hear the tire noise here, carrying too much speed to the corner. And Beardface managed to put the car on the inside. It's a nice battle here for P2 and P3 because Krylov is coming in as well. So double right here that favors Beardface, but Estes is not gonna give up just yet. There he goes. It's right, left. Now that favors Estes, and look at Krylov joining the party as well. It's the amateur division, but it's no short of excitement. These guys here, they race very clean. There's no bump in the margin. A little bit wide there on the exit for Krylov. They go very tidy, very tidier there for Beardface, but no space for a switch. Let's go on board here with a Nissan GTR R35 of NVR Krylov. So we go to the chicane. We can see the guys just in front. Lost a little bit of time at the exit. Krylov. Beardface. Not attacking just yet. This car's reaching about 250 kilometers. It's not bad. It's not slow, mate. It's not slow at all. And this guys here still very close. You can hear again the tire noise from S. You can see on the tire wear that shows the difference. So S is pushing really hard. I think too early on the throttle. There's a corner that tightens if you are into rally. You know what tightening means. You can hear in the pace notes. So you need to come in wide and then tighten into it rather than accelerate too early because it's going to push you wide. That's what seems to be happening with S. Again, the front engine layout versus the Porsche with the middle engine. It plays a little bit of a role in how the car behaves on that corner. But it's still there, Beardface trying to find position. Oh, look at him go! SS goes a little bit wide in the hairpin. Beardface keeps it tidy, like I said before, hugging the inside, and he goes up to P2. S is down and crew up. We're missing someone here. Bells used to be P6. Who's missing? We have 10 drivers. MR Racing, there's MR Racing. What happened to MR Racing? Engine blew up, I guess. Disconnected. That's a shame. The 10 men standing here. I was thinking here, you know, in the background, like these guys were like fighting for P3 before, but now like it's P2. What happened? Like there you go. So we've lost MR Racing. Yeah, here in the chat he just said I was doing pretty good. Imagine if I practiced, but then I got disconnected. Hey, that's a shame. Gran Turismo, isn't it? Well, at least we have drop-off results, mate. So it's not all going to shite just yet. We can still fight for a good finish position in the championship. In the meantime, S is fighting for his life here because he's got a Godzilla behind him. We've got a Jaguar versus Godzilla. You know, on paper, Jaguar doesn't stand a chance, but S is proving us otherwise. This is the brake that's glowing there at the hairpin. Keeping it very close as well. Through the chicane. It's lap 10 out of 14. They're about to open lap 11 already. Non-stop out here. It's not close enough. Let's go to the grid. Croatian leading the pack. 46.3 without slipstream. So just to shut me up, I said you can only do 46s with slip. Proving me wrong again. 46.393 for Croatian, leading the race. Beardface with a 46.5, also super quick. Now that these guys don't have, well, Beardface especially doesn't have any traffic in front, been able to stretch his legs a little bit. Estes in P3, followed by Krulov. Bells in P5 with the Supra. King of Clubs P6. Kobe 7th. Living Green. Oh, look at his tires, man. I blame Ferrari for that. Then our friend Egon with his Subaru in 9th place. Got a 57 lap there. That's probably an excursion to the sandbanks. And then Squidward Jr. Last but not giving up, still here with us. Back to the front runners. How are these guys doing here? This is the battle. The only battle right now in the race. It's a very good battle either way. Fighting for the top, the last spot in the podium here in the sprint race. Rob again not close enough at the exit. And it's funny because S has got a lot more tire wear in the front left, so S should be the one struggling to come out to push the power of the final corner into the straight. And we've seen him struggling here in turn 1, not this time. Sorry, this is not turn 1, sorry, that's turn 3 rather. Titans 1. So, Bud11 saying here in the chat, Squid is a rookie, but learning well. Okay, good to know. We welcome rookies here. This is the amateur division, you know, it's the lowest division of the Toyota GR Cup, brought to you by S7R Racing. But just because it says amateur, the label doesn't mean that these guys are bad. You know, it just means that the other guys are much faster. It's like saying that a Formula 3 driver is a slow guy. He's not a slow guy, you know. But there's faster people out there. But it's good to see that he's learning, you know. You can see the consistency in the laps there, 50.8, 50.3, 51, 8, 51.3, and then there's one mistake there in 55, then 51 again, 51 again. It's quite consistent laps, you know, so that's good. Croatian again with a penalty. Let's go back here to the battle. So, maybe after a couple more rounds, you know, he keeps coming. I might see him, Squid guy, fighting for positions in the future. That would be nice to see. Penultimate lap of the race. This is a sprint race here. The battle for P3 is still on, but Krulov lost a little bit of distance to Estes. Go with the race leader here. Pole position, fastest lap, but not leading from start to finish. At a very poor start. Grid start here for the sprint race. We know some cars are better than others at standing start. There's also the reaction time. Here they come again. P3 and P4. Bell's like struggling a little bit with the tires as well, more than halfway through. Tire. Look at King of Clubs. Wow, super tidy on the tires. Kobe as well, Living Green, oh man. And if I remember well from the rules, after this round, so after round 6, the drivers, they can change the GR3. So the GR3, we're new here, drivers are open to choose whatever car they want. This is Toyota GR Cup, yes, but GR3 is the only category where drivers have freedom of car selection. So there were some BOP changes after the tournament started. So some drivers may want to change cars, you know, maybe they're not happy with tire wear, with the speed, with the handling. So from next round, from Red Bull Ring, you know, we might see a few new cars here in the GR3 races. Coming back to these guys because they are really close. Don't want to miss Croatian crossing the finish line as well, but we don't really want to miss this battle because it's been going on for quite a few laps already. As we get to the bent back straight. Club keeps it very tidy there, but is that close enough for a dive? It's not worth the risk, is it? more corners to go, but let's go up front to Croatian, the championship leader, through the chicane for a final time here in the sprint race. And he points the car forward, and he's about to take the checkered flag one more time. NVR Croatian takes the win here in round 6 sprint race, followed by Sector 7 Racing Beardface. SS holds on to P3. That's a very good finish for him. No penalties there towards the end, with Krulov in 4th. And then here comes Bells to close the top 5. King of Clubs in P6. That's a super result for him. Over there, quite close but not close enough. Living Green with a screaming Ferrari takes 8th. Survived there with the tires. This is a sprint race. You're not supposed to struggle with tires here, but again, these guys love to prove me wrong one way or another. The Brazilian Canadian Egan takes 9, and the rookie coming to take the checkered flag in a little bit. Got into the 49s there, 49.597. That is not bad. It's not bad for the rookie, showing progress. That's the most important thing. So here are the results for you, the top 8 in this sprint race. That's Croatian with the pole position, the fastest lap and the win, extending the championship lead, followed by Beardface and Estes in the podium here. So it's another Porsche 1-2 here in this in the championship. Good coffee to stay awake. And the Jag is fast on the straights. Yes, it is. It's just a bit bolty, isn't it? To be fair, I never driven the Jag before, so I don't know exactly how it handles, but it is fast on the straights. Let's have a look at the rules for the main race. So very similar layout, you can see here, just on the top right of the track, no chicane, and this time we are with the GR2 cars. So the Lexus RCF GT500, that is fast. It's 30 laps now, and I expect these guys to be blasting through that final corner because of the downforce that these cars have. 2 tire compounds available for this race, any 2. Most people will be doing softs and mediums as usual. Who knows? Maybe someone pulls a hard one here. Hard tire, I mean. Just loading the replay. And let's get racing. It is a rolling start here and reverse grid position for the top 7 drivers. So Croatian starts here in P7. Tron Kobe starting in the pole position with the orange Lexus, and the lights are off, and here they go into turn 1. Kobe started with the medium tires this time. It's all the same cars for everyone here, so here they come. We're gonna keep an eye on the tires later. Looks like everybody's running medium. Some damage there from Krulov. Maybe nudge someone in the back. No one went off. Here Croatian as well has got damage in the front and back. Croatian with the soft tires, so he's trying to go for to gain a few positions in the first stint of the race. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but he got sandwiched at the start. Oh, we can see the green car in the background. That's Living Green. He was wobbling there a little bit, ended up collecting Squidward Jr. Let's go back to the front there with Tron Kobe. He managed to hold on to the lead here as we approach the first half of the first lap. So we know these guys here are gonna struggle to stay in front of some of these guys. And look at Croatian go with his soft tires. He's already P3. We know he's fast, but the soft tires, they make such a huge difference. And as they come here through that no chicane part, blasting through it, it's not full throttle, but it's almost. They're still super quick, and they're gonna be on the limit of the limiter, screaming in sixth gear, 280, almost 290 kilometers for Tron Colby there at turn 1. So be careful not to overshoot. I think Bell's had some sort of connection problem. You see his car is like crabbing a little bit. It's weird that, you know, this problem happens during the real race, but then the problem remains in the replay. I mean, I would expect the game to fix that, but it's Gran Turismo. Croatia looking on the inside, he's got more grip. He doesn't waste any time, he's up to P2. With Lexus as well this time. Similar livery though, I like that. I like when the guys have similar liveries between all their cars. Holding on to P4, but Krulov is coming really close there. But let's go to the front. I want to see here our championship leader. He's going to try not to lose too much time here again behind Tron Colby. Super close before the straight. For a good exit, a bit more momentum. Tron Colby gonna go defensive, not yet. I think the exit wasn't good enough, but there he goes. Croatia looks on the inside, into turn 1, late on the brakes. There he goes into P1. Good move there. The tire compound doing its thing there. I think he's the only driver to have started on softs. So now he's got clean air. It's only the second lap, so he should be able to create that gap and do the overcut on everyone else. So Colby second, Bells third, Egan fourth, Krulov fifth. So far everybody on medium tires. Estes here is in P6. Living Green is up to P7. Clubs is 8th. Squidward Jr. Beardface at the back of the pack. What happened to Beardface? I did not see anything. So he had a 31 in the last lap. Let's wait for the next sector marker to see if it was something that happened on this lap. Nope. Getting positions there. Living Green now at the back. As I was watching Beardface here, probably Living Green lost position. So it's a 47. Okay, 47 on the first lap for Beardface. So probably something happened in the opening lap, and now he's in a recovery race. Righto. He's gonna make quick work here of King of Clubs as well. It's when, not if. At the end of sector 1, keeping it close here through turn 3. So here turn 4 is normally a good opportunity. I thought he was going to be a little bit closer. King of Clubs just doing his thing there. Does not have to give way. This is not a back marker. They're not teammates either. It's from New Velocity Racing, King of Clubs. And Beardface is from a rival team. So you can see the Beardface. He was going blue in the first few seconds. Now he's going red already, starting to lose time behind King of Clubs. Still unable to get past. Shows that even if you're fast, just like closing in is one thing, getting past is something else completely. Just lifts off a little bit and blasting through that final corner. Still quicker overall. It's his personal best. Let's go up to the front. S's. Love is quite far ahead. The guys here up front just doing their thing. Kobe is doing really well holding on to P2 this far into the race. 32.4. He's improving his lap times. Then we have a 29.898 by Croatian. For the second part of the race, Croatia shouldn't be allowed to run soft tires anymore. Where are the guys here? So King of Clubs still holding on to P7. Beardface cannot get past him. Lost a bunch of time in this lap. The rookie here, Squidward Jr. is quite stable on the lap times there on the 33s, not too bad. Oh, Living Green almost. We got that on camera going a bit sideways. Managed to avoid a spin. You guys still got audio there? My audio suddenly disappeared. So that's the Bluetooth here that connected, guys. Just bear with me. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're back. Just getting the PlayStation sound back as well. No, still no sound on the PlayStation. Audio cut. Don't worry, guys. I'm fixing this here in the background. I may need to reset. Gonna cut the audio a second. Just 1 second. Cut the screen. Yes, we're back with the audio. Sorry, guys. Some technical glitch here. And Beardface still has not passed King of Clubs. Fortunately, I've been doing this for long enough to figure out. Now I know exactly what to do to bring the audio back. Right, where are we? Tron Kobe still P2, but look at Bells, PhD Bells, closing in with the other Supra, with the Porsche Supra. Actually, very still. Down turn 4. Even radius corner. This one doesn't tighten, but in the sequence. So lap times. Bells has been closing in, but yeah, Kobe's quite stable there in the 32s. He's not doing too bad. If you can hold on to here this position for as long as he can, that's gonna give him some nice championship points. He should be pleased with that. Otis back, thanks for confirming, guys. I can get I thought at first it was just here, but I couldn't see anything here in the mixer. At Egan as well in P4. It's a good result for him as well. Got the PSVR VR2 sticker there in the back of the car. Let's see what he's seeing. That's how Egan is watching the race. And then he would turn the head here a little bit, I guess. I'm using the stick here. for that. You can see the mirror pull up. You know what? Actually, I saw on Instagram the other day someone with a poor man's VR. So he used the webcam. This is on PC, of course. He maps the webcam to sense the movement. So as he turns the head, the camera would. This camera would turn the camera in the game as well. So basically, instead of using here the stick to turn, you're based on this camera. I thought that was like genius. I wish we could do something like that on the PlayStation because it's really cool. Anyway. We're stuck with the PlayStation. No mods. No fun things, no cool new cars, no cool new tracks, the usual complaints that everybody does, you know, even when they get free stuff. Croatian, first man into the pits, look at his tires, ouch, there's only 8 laps. Are we looking at the first 2-stop race in the season? That's interesting now, that's maybe why everybody started on medium tires. Maybe they're going medium hards even. Oh man, I am excited now. So what's going on? What is Croatian doing? He's coming out now with hards. Okay, so this is the first time in the season we're seeing someone rocking the hard tires. How long is he gonna go for now? Is he going for a 1-stop or a 2-stop? Oh, this is getting interesting now. So hard tires, so that's the handicap mode for Croatian, going with the slower tires, so just to make it fair for the guys. Is this a strategic decision? Is it a strategic mistake? Is he like, you know, listening to the Ferrari engineers? Man, I'm really excited now to see how this is gonna play out. And King of Clubs here is still holding on to P6. Solid race for him. Maybe he's finding his footing now. Goes a little bit too wide now. Is that going to cost him a penalty? Commentator's curse strikes again. Not this time. So Tron Colby now leading the race. The medium tires, they should last quite a bit. They should last quite a bit. Where did Croatian come back? He came back here in P8. So he's got a solid gap to Living Green and Squidward Jr. Living Green is also butchering his medium tires. So Croatian came back here. And how he's quite far from Beardface. King of Clubs is in the grass. Sorry, in the dirt. Just as we put the camera on him, and that now Croatian closing the gap. There's one last man for him to have to worry about. Dirty tires. Croatian should be able to get past him quicker-ish. Let's see. But that finally released Beardface. So I didn't see in terms of fuel. So Croatian still has the same fuel as King of Clubs. So I think he did not refuel. He just changed tires. They might have enough to go the full distance with this tank. Just needs to do the tires in here. The final corner now. Croatia not close enough. Yeah, the hard tires there, slowing him down a little bit. 3 seconds slower than his fastest lap. Oh, touching the dirt there on the straight, trying to use the whole track and a little bit more. Beardface He's up to P6 now, and the guys up front here. What happened to Tron Kobe? Tron Kobe had an excursion to the sandbanks here earlier. 36.6 the last lap. That's a big shame. He was doing a very good, very solid race. Leading there after the pit stop. Now Aston is going to try to take advantage of that. Still improving his PB there at 32.297, his personal best so far. I think Barcelona, because of the high-speed corners, the tire compound makes such a big difference. S is with a penalty. And King of Clubs is still going quicker than Croatian. I'm really curious if this hard tire strategy is going to pay off. Let's see his flying lap here. The 33.4 flying lap, no traffic. And King of Clubs is doing 32s. So the championship leader is still not able to keep up with the guys, with the slower guys in this division on the medium tires. That's how much difference the tire compounds make here in this track. Now, what are the other guys doing and how much time they're gonna lose if they're going for a medium, soft stint? We saw Living Green go into the pits and putting some juice as well. I think he's gonna put the hards and go the distance. Oh, he's put mediums again. No, hards, okay, just updated. So he puts hards and he's going the distance. I think these other guys, the front runners, they're gonna go medium, soft. I think. How much time are they gonna lose versus how much they're gonna gain on track. And maybe it's not really worth going soft. Because the soft lasted like, was it 8 laps? And 8, 16. Yeah, they would have to stop now to go soft and make it worth to optimize the number of laps of each. Club's got a bit of defense in him for sure. yeah, he does, man. Dan Cat here in the chat. And the Croatian as well. And Beardface, yeah, everybody praising King of Club's defense. We're gonna call him like the mountain. To be fair, you know, when I started sim racing, I remember the guys saying that I would defend a little bit too hard. I say, you know, he doesn't have to give way because he's not a back marker. But you know the guys in front are fast, and sometimes I would compromise my own race just to make sure I don't give the position to the guy behind. And I remember the guys, you know, calling me on the side and complaining a little bit about that. You know, and with time I learned that sometimes defending too hard is gonna cost me time further down the line. You know, just let the fast guy go. He's faster anyway. You know. And then I just do my thing. I have clear track. I don't have to be looking in the mirror and so on. But to be fair, like I get both sides. You know, he was not playing hardball here. He was just doing this thing. He was not, you know, changing lanes. He was not slowing down on the apex. He was not doing any of those scumbaggy tactics to slow the guy behind. Now I wasn't doing that either, but I would play really defensive and block the inside lines in every corner. Don't do that anymore. He's a okay, so calling him the mountain, you know, stacks up then. Okay. King of Clubs, aka the mountain. Croatian there. He's getting to the 32s now with the hard tires as the fuel tank gets emptier. So Kobe holding on to P4. If it wasn't for that mistake, you know. Now we have Beardface clocking some 31s there. He's closing in to Estes again. So is the usual suspects fighting here up front, which is not a bad thing. A sub penalty for Egon, okay. So Bell's got a solid 3-second lead right now. And Egon with this penalty, a couple more corners to go. I think Krulov should be able to get past. Now, if you're gonna be a gentleman, you take the penalty and you go to the outside lane, but the next corner is so close that you want to stay on the inside, right to defend. What should you do here? Normally, you take the penalty outside the racing line. When the next corner is so close, going to the outside line is going to cost you extra time. So yeah, Egon stays on the inside to favor the corner. Love tries to go the way around, or the long way, but it was too far back. Now he's much closer. Might be able to attack here in the next couple of corners into the straight. He's close enough. Egon's got a bit more front left tire. Come down the straight. Yeah, Krulov's not close enough to attack. 281, 285, 86, close to 290. I wonder if I didn't see everybody here, if anyone managed to get into the 290s. Down this straight. Battle for P2. Shame that MR Racing got disconnected and couldn't come back. Down one man here compared to the sprint race. Egon went a little bit wide there, but Krulov was not able to capitalize on that mistake. Just doing his thing there all by himself up front. As we already passed the halfway point with the medium tires. How much do these tires last? It's like literally more than double what the softs. Okay, Egon going for an early pit stop. There he goes. Early pit stop for Egon. Starting to see some different strategies here now. Whereas Croatian's still back here. He's clocking 32s now. He's gonna get Egon for sure. Egon only now coming in. Gonna be a quick work from the mechanics. Puts a little bit more juice. There he goes. Let's see the tires. Softs. Right, so he's going for a two-stop strategy. Meanwhile, the rest of the guys are probably going for one-stop strategy. Squidward Jr. hashtag not last for the rookie. I like that. In the back of the pack. This race. Back to the front with Bells, improving on his personal best, 31.432. Krulov got past Kobe. now, so Kobe should be going into the pits very soon. His tires are not that happy anymore. Beardface, yeah, Beardface, look at that, amazing tire management from him. So yeah, Kobe's gone in. Hey, Beardface, he might be able to go mediums and softs. He might be able to make those softs last more than just 8 laps. Keeps going like this. Oh, just because it says sideways moment there for Beardface. To turn 2. As it should be going into the pits as well at the end of this lap. The guys are pushing really hard. It's not really losing that much time though. Still clocking 32s with a tire like that. Krulov also clocking 31s. Nice. Also has a little bit more life in the tires. But remember, you cannot. Ideally for these guys, they would go medium, but they can't. They have to go 2 compounds. What is he going to choose next? 12 laps on the soft, I think, is a stretch. But going for the hards now, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, and where is our man Croatian here? He's up to P6 after a couple of pit stops. He had a 39 in the last lap. Is that is correct? Beardface early into the pits. Those tires have enough life to keep going. He chooses for an early pit stop, lap 18 out of 30. Let's see. No refueling for him. Softs. That's going to be 11 laps on softs for Beardface. This is going to be a hell of a stretch. But we've seen his tire wear. It was really solid. Maybe he's going to push the softs to the absolute maximum here. He comes out behind Tron Kobe, who has stopped before him. I think Kobe is going for a 2-stop strategy. I don't think he can last the whole distance on the softs. Saying that, his softs are still fine after 2 laps. Well, 1.5 laps. Out lap and a hot lap. Let's see. Even who stopped earlier, yeah, the tires are already showing some signs of pain there. Croatian had a spin, lost a bunch of time, ruined your strategy. Damn. Mate, that's the hard tires, mates. You know, you're used to run softs, and then you put it hard. And the lack of, you push the same way with the lack of grip. Shit happens. Yeah, man. That might end up being your discard race. Getting some back markers now. King of clubs into the pits. Living ring with the blinker there. Croatia's not close enough. 1 second penalty for living ring. That's a double half a second penalty there in 2 different places. Ouch. So Beardface has already pitted. King of clubs coming out now. He comes up behind Beardface, but that's massively behind. He's going for 10 laps in the softs. So Croatian's still 4th, that's nice, but he's clocking 32s. The guys, he did a 29 on soft, so that means that the other guys, I would expect them to be 2 to 3 seconds quicker per lap. We have 10 laps to go, Bell's into the pits. So let's look at the gap between Croatian and Beardface. It's fucking close. Just looking in the map, don't even need to calculate gaps here. super freaking close. Croatian is in trouble, and the three front runners going to the pits. We're gonna have a stacked grid here for this final couple of laps, with Croatian now the virtual leader. Bell's coming out now. Comes out super close to Egon. Egon's got a penalty there, coming around the outside. That was a tight merge, Egon with a slightly worn soft already. Very good strategy from Bells. Looking for a win here. It's very close to Croatian. Croatian on hard is going to be much slower, about 2 seconds slower per lap. We are about to see a new race winner here today. Who knows? Not gonna see the chat, no spoiler, guys. Kobe's gonna inherit that position in there. It's close enough. Half a second penalty should be enough to pass. Yeah, it goes around the outside. A little bit too deep though. Yeah, that's P3 for Kobe. Krulov with fresh soft and beard face as well. So the order of the pits didn't help beard face. Still behind Krulov. Oh, and now things are getting exciting. Look at who's that? Krulov going around the outside of Egon. Egon with the worn out tires already, struggling on that final corner. He puts the car on the side, pretends that he's gonna go for a move, like nah, type of thing. But those worn out softs from Egon, you know, I think he's gonna have to go for a second pit stop very soon. Look at Beardface going around the the inside there as well. Look at the lap times, 33 in the last one for Egon. Well, there was a penalty, fair enough. But he's starting to lose time lap after lap with the 55% worn out tires that he's got there right now. Whereas Croatian, the championship leader, he is in trouble. The right strategy, so to speak, but the spin with everything to lose. Lost about 7 seconds on that race. Let's put the 7 seconds in the standings at the end of the race and see maybe where he would have finished. But right now it's not looking very good. Look at Bell's go 0.7 quicker than his PB. With the fresh softs. Krulov as well. Attacking Kobe. Kobe also stopped early to get softs. I'm not sure that's gonna last to the end of the race, but let's see. Prove me wrong again, guys. And Egon again with the penalty. Yeah, the tires are pushing him too wide to the corners and costing him at the exit. Goes too wide. It's a penalty. Oh, look how wide Bells goes as well now. I was about to say, remember King of Clubs being hard to pass. Croatian as well, even with the hard tires, very hard to pass, forcing Bell into making a mistake and picking up a penalty in the process. Super close into the main straight. Bell should be able to get past now. Croatian goes defensive. You can see in the background we have another fight there between Kobe and Krulov. Croatian goes really defensive. That's the fight for the lead. It's not virtual lead anymore. This is the actual lead of the race with 6 laps to go. Bels puts the car on the inside. I think there was a little bit of contact there. Croatian pushing super hard. Remember, Bell's got a penalty to pay still. He wants to get in front because if he doesn't, he might lose 2 positions because the guys behind, you see Krulov managed to get past Kobe. I think Kobe might not be a real threat because he's got very worn out tires. Look at Bell's making another small mistake there. He's pushing really hard. Krulov's gonna take advantage of that. Bels gets out of the way. Guess that Kobe too far, but oh, look at those tires. He needs to stop very soon. Then weird face. P5. Right, so now Bels and Krulov. Yeah, there you go. Kobe into the pits to get fresh softs. Egon should be going in as well in a couple of laps. Now we have a 3-way battle for the win. Croatia still leading with the hards. How are they for fuel? So Croatia got the least fuel and Krulov going around the outside in turn 3. He's got the car in front, but the corner favors Bels. Doesn't matter. Krulov holds on to P2. There's a very nice move there around the outside. They both have about the same tire wear. Krulov up to P2 now. Can he get past the championship leader, Croatian? It's soft tires versus hard tires. Europe is still gonna make it easy for these guys. This track is actually not that easy to pass. It's got too many sequence of corners. Wheel the dirt there for Krulov, and that's another penalty for Bels. That's disaster for Bels. Another penalty. That's gonna cost him potentially the win. Good for Krulov because now he has a bit of breathing space. Potentially good for Croatia because it minimizes the potential damage as well. The battle is still on. Losing the whole track and a little bit more there. Oh, that's an overtake. Oh, and that's a spin for Croatian. Was there any contact there? I didn't see any contact. Krulov gets past. Beardface, I don't even know where he came from, but he gets past as well. Bels with a penalty. And Croatian ended up in the wall. Down to P5. That's a disaster for the championship leader. I have no idea what happened in there. Croatian was sideways. Now I'm not sure if he was sideways because of a contact or he ended up being collected after the spin. But that puts Krulov into the lead. Beard facing second. I have no idea where he came from. He was like, he was P5, suddenly bam, P2. But look at the tires, very worn out. I thought Beardface would be the one guy that would make the tires last more than anyone else. Maybe the fight for positions, you know, causing a little bit too much rubber. Bels now in P3. Yeah, that's okay. That's where he was before. Hey, what happened here? That's a crazy race. S is in P4. Can he make the tires last for another 3 laps? 3.5. Croatian down to P5. Egon, he keeps pushing with the tires. He does not want to stop again, but he needs to. The tires are not gonna last. It's costing him more time to stay out than if he had pitted and put in some fresh softs. King of clubs should be able to go the distance. So P7 for him, some good points there. Tron Kobe had to go for an extra pit stop. Squidward Jr. Looking at his tires, probably got some fresh softs as well. And Living Green with the mediums. Really struggling today, Living Green. Man, what a race. So Croatians here saying there was contact. Ooh, Stewart's not gonna be busy with that one. You know, the good thing of just doing commentary here instead of hosting my own league, I don't have to worry about penalties and stuff like that. I just come here, do my thing, and then I go home and get on with my day. I mean, I'm still home, but I just get on with my day. When I was doing the organization, the broadcast, and the stewarding, mate, that was such a headache. Fortunately, guys, here at Sector 7 race, they got a very solid team. You know, they got the graphics guys. They have like 3 different broadcasting teams. They have the stewarding team. You know, it's good to be able to count on people to help organize such a good league like this. And in the background, Bells goes wide again in the same spot, picks up another half a second penalty. If it wasn't for all those penalties, I think Bells would have been leading this race by quite some distance. It's a half a second penalty, but in terms of lap time, that costs you more like a full second, and he's got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 penalties already. Harsh. Lap 29 out of 30. Krulov leading the race right now. He's got a nice lead, 3 seconds lead over Beardface, so this is gonna help Beardface a lot in the championship. I don't think we have the results up on Discord yet. I'll have a look in a bit. I'm curious about the actual results after this race. I'm not gonna be doing maths live on camera here. No, thank you. Oh, look at S's tires. Can he last another 2 laps? 1.5, so to speak. That's a P4. That's a good result for him. Croatian low on fuel. We saw that he did not put any extra gas when he stopped earlier in the race. Egan also not stopping, pushing to the absolute limit of the fuel and the tires. Man, the guys are playing with fire here. King of clubs, it's close enough to Egon. He might be able to take that position, depending on what happens. You know, one thing that I'm really salty about the Gran Turismo did back in the early updates of GT7, if your tires would completely wear out, it's like as if you had a puncture and it was impossible to drive. Me personally, I really enjoyed that. It was good fun. That was a bit too hardcore for some of the vanilla crowd in this game. Krulov leading the race, but we have a massive pack here at the back. Estes and Croatian super close there. You're gonna have to go to the front because Krulov. Okay, we've got a few more corners to go. Don't want to miss the finish line there. Bell's going to get another penalty. Not this time. That was close though. Oh, there's 1 pixel left for Estes. And we got several right-hand corners. That is going to be tight. That's going to be very tight. But Krulov, 2 more corners for him. Between him and a win. Sector 7 Racing, Toyota GR Cup. This is round 6. Main race of the day goes to Krulov. Followed very closely by Beardface. It looked like Bells was going sideways as in Croatian takes P4 from Estes. Run out of rubber towards the end. And King of Clubs also takes 1 more position there. I think the same fate befell Egon. Run out of rubber. Oh, that might cost him another position. That was super close with Tron Kobe in P8. If the finish line was a little bit further, that would have gone in a different direction. Squidward Jr., the rookie, gets P9, and Living Green in the Ferrari. He's so far back. But ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy race this was. Spoiler alert, no. Results for you on screen. That's Krulov with the win. Beardface in P2 and Bells in P3. Croatian, the championship leader. I think he's still the championship leader even after this. He's got P4 with the fastest lap of the race. Estes, King of Clubs, Egon, and Tron Kobe, your top 8 drivers. Let me just have a look on Discord. Do we have the standings? No, we don't. We need to speak to the standings guys and get it to be updated a little bit quicker if we can. That would be nice, but it is what it is. Mate, 2 crazy races today. That was pretty exciting. I have a surprise for you guys. You know, the races are normally on your Sunday, my Monday. I cannot do the race live because I have day job, you know, on Monday morning. But next race, it's bank holiday here in Japan, national holiday on Monday. So Red Bull Ring, we're gonna be doing this live, actually live, not replay like this. It's gonna be live race. So back with full replay controls. I'm gonna get the keyboard out, all the cameras, no going up and down one by one to change drivers and so on. So that is going to be the full shebang. I'm quite excited about that. Also, I heard there will be rain possibility in Red Bull Ring plus the new GR3 cars. I am looking forward to that. Let's just bring here the schedule one more time. Yeah, Red Bull Ring short with the Toyota GR Corolla, and then the GR3s, the new GR3s with rain possibility for the main race. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are as well. And if someone spins live in the broadcast, we are going to hit the replay button and replay that multiple times because we have the replay button on a live race. Congratulations again, Krulov, for the win here in the feature in the main race of the day. Good to have you guys here in the chat. I can see you guys are having a blast. I really appreciate the support. Make sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel in case you haven't, and I see you guys in a couple of days. Let's do this live, guys. Cheers.